You know, life is what you make of it. Your Jewish life is what you make of it.
It's all of us giving our part and building that keeps the Jewish community growing. And when you're new to a community or you move in, if you've imbued your children with that sense that they belong, then they're not alone. I think we're very fortunate in this community. I don't think until you come in from another one and you see it from the outside, you realize really how special it is.
All 4 of my children, ages 8 to 11 months, in one building. I get to walk them in one door and drop them off, which is amazing. And so it did make choosing to come here an easier decision because we knew that we were comfortable with where our kids would be, where we could be. We love it here. We tell everybody that we love it here. It's just a great place to live.
It's almost like a little village inside this big area. I mean, if you want to build community, if you want to have Jewish institutions, you've got to be prepared to stand behind them. I shudder to think what this town would be like without it. You know, really, it is. It's about a community. It's about make the world a little bit better than where you found it. But you can do a little to come along, do a little bit to make it better than.
I think very often when you think about Judaism or people's involvement in the Jewish community, a lot of times what they hit are those life cycle events. You'll have a birth, a marriage, a death. In between those events, that's where I think you're really touched by your community and by the Federation. There's something there. If not today, then next week or next year is going to touch your life somehow.
So the Federation does an astounding number of things. The truth is that if each of us tried to figure out everything they did, I don't think that we would get the full scope. For people who want to do the mitzvah of giving to the people who need to receive the mitzvah of donations. And the truth is, you never know when you're going to be in the receiving end and when you're going to be in the giving end. So it's everything from infant up through seniors. If we were to leave out or to ignore a portion of our community, it would just not be the warm, welcoming place that it is. By knowing we have all of these opportunities, I think it's an encouraging place to want to be.
It is absolutely my goal as a parent to make sure that my children's lives are solidly placed in the Jewish community and that they have that basis, so whatever they do, wherever they go, they'll have a community to join. And that's from the example really that my husband and my in-laws set, the door to door, from generation to generation. I think Frida and Tavia really taught by example. We saw what they were doing, and their grandchildren saw what they were doing, and if they spent so much of their time and their effort, that it must be something worthwhile. And I've seen how important it is. I've seen the benefits in this community, in my family's life, from being involved, from everything it's brought us, from the friendships, from the institutions we've been fortunate enough to help guide and help grow that can provide for us and for others in the community. Education, caring, giving, that's what Judaism's all about. And that's what federations do.